What's up, Foundation? What's up, YouTube? Man, it's me, your big partner, Cartoon 5-3. Man, I'm back again, man. I'm back again. Look here. Hold on. Give me a shot of that H2O. You know, water does a body good, as you can see. But anyway, man, story time. Tell a story, man. A lot of people have asked me in the past, what was one of the scariest moments in my life? They asked me, what was one of the scariest moments in my life? And when the person asked me that at the time, I really couldn't answer it. I couldn't answer it. I couldn't think of nothing. You know what I'm saying? Had a lot of scary moments, you know what I'm saying? Shootouts, drive-bys, say getting chased, all type of stuff. A lot of different scary moments, even in prison, you know what I'm saying? Rides and stuff. But I really couldn't think of one of the, the scariest. Now, if I had to think of the scariest, I probably couldn't. But now it crossed my mind about one of the most scariest moments in my life. And this situation came up in my head, and I thought about it. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna tell that story. I'm gonna tell that story. At first I wasn't, but I'm gonna tell that story because y'all know I'm transparent. I'm transparent. You know what I'm saying? I let y'all know about me. I let y'all know about the good, the bad, and the ugly. You know, just like the movie Clint Eastwood. But to get straight to it, what had happened was one day. Now I had a female I used to mess with back in the day. And she stayed down on, was that 20th or 21st? 20th or 21st in Central. Was it 20? Was it 21st? I think it might have been, it was either 21st or 22nd, matter of fact, in Central, between Central and Hooper over there. Now, when I first found out where she stayed, I was like, well, dang, you know what I'm saying? You stay in the Outlaws. And she was like, no, the Outlaws don't really be right there. Now, if they were one back then at this time, I don't know. This was back in the day. So, I was like, well, I'm saying, okay, well, who over there? And so when she told me, I didn't believe it because I had never heard of it. She said, some dudes call themselves Southside Four Trays. Now, I'd never heard of that. Never heard of it. You know what I'm saying? So now this was back in the 90s when this took place. So I'd never heard it. I'm like, man, come on, be real. Wasn't you making up something? She was like, no. She was like, no, this was back in the, she said, no, that's what's over there. So I'm like, okay. So I wasn't tripping it. I didn't pay no attention to it. Over there, boom. I leave. So now, I believe the following day or a couple of days later, anyway, I'm in the hood. And so I asked some of the homies, hey, man, y'all ever heard of a Southside Four Trade? They was like, oh, yeah. They over there on, they in the low bottoms, man. They over there by the Outlaws and boo, boo, boo. So I'm like, is it for real? They really there? He like, yeah, there's some of them over there. So I'm like, all right, well, cool. They be like, well, what's up? So I'm like, man, little female that I'm messing with, she stay over there in their hood. So at the time, I'm talking to my homeboy, No Good. So No Good was like, man, you ain't talking about that broad from the club and woo. I'm like, yeah, he like her, man. Why you woo? He didn't like her. He didn't like where she was from. Anyway, he used to always tell me, man, you sleeping with the enemy. All right, cool. So time goes on. I used to be back and forth. I believe they found out or peeped my car or something like that. Whatever. But they end up telling her, hey man, we know you got a dude from Avalon coming over here. You know what I'm saying? You mess with a dude from Avalon because they knew her. In fact, I'm gonna go ahead and let you know she was from they set. She just wasn't from South Side. She's from the East Side though. She's from the East Side section of them. But anyway, I guess they hit her up or asked her or said something, whatever they said to her. She ended up saying something to me. She tell me on the phone when we talking. She's like, look, dudes ask about you and woo, 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 woo. And I'm like, well, what's up? What they say? They for some reason, they knew where I was from. I don't know if it was because of the car or what it was, but they knew where I was from. And they had the nerve to relay the message to her that they was going to get me. They was going to get me. I'm like, yeah, okay. Now, for me, back then at that time, that was enough. What? Gonna get me? Of course, I'm saying, the war was hot and heavy. It was on, and I was active. I was in it. I was in it like swimwear. So when she told me that, I'm like, okay, trip. Don't even trip. Don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it. So I tell one of my homies, I'm like, cuz, well, check this out. Hey man, look, we finna go through there. So he like, go through where? I'm like, man, over here these fools, man, call themselves Southside Folk Trade. Woo, 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 woo. Man, they told the little bro that they was supposed to be trying to lay in the cut on me or something. He was like, oh, cuz, man, them fool, woo, woo. I'm like, I'm him. I'm like, shoot, man, look, I done did everything under the sun to everybody else. I ain't never tripped with them because I ain't never heard about them. So he like, homie, what's up? I'm like, shoot, cuz, let's go put some work in. Let's go do something. He like, on them, I'm like, yeah. He like, okay, bet. I'm cool with you. I'm cool with it. So I'm like, okay. So something went wrong. We didn't go that night. The following night we was going. We on the hunt. Now, I don't know nothing about these cats, don't know where they hang at, but I'm on the hunt. You know what I'm saying? That's how I was back then. I'm on the hunt. Now you done got my attention, which is not a nice thing to do. Because I tell you, man, I'm like Candyman. You say my name 3 times, I'm going to show up. So now by her telling me what was supposed to be said, you might as well said my name 3 times because now I'm finna show up. Okay, so cool. No problem. Coming through. I'm on the hunt. I wasn't in the Deathmobile. I was in a bucket, but I'm on the hunt. You can still hear the theme music to Jaws as I come down the street. Dun-dun, 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 dun-dun. We over there in the low bottoms, man. And the one time get on us. Police get on us. We had to kick rocks. We gone. It eventually turned into a high-speed chase. Now we trying to go. Man, listen. My main objective is to make it back to South Park. All right, so cool. As we going, we throwing stuff. Y'all know how it go. You know, I ain't got to go into detail. Man, we throwing stuff, and the police tripping. They on us. So now here it is. Once we was clean in the car, I'm telling homie, I'm like, cuz, you know, pull over, because the homie driving. He driving, so of course, you know, if he was driving, I was the one finna do the bussing. It don't go like that. So my thing is, I tell the homie pull over. So the homie like, cuz, man, I ain't finna pull over, none of that. Then I dawned on me, I'm like, shoot, you know what? I'm on parole anyway. Yeah, he pretty good at what he do. The homie was pretty good at what he do. He could drive pretty good. Make a long story short, we get away. We by the time we come all the way down, we flying down Central. Yeah. When we hit Vernon, we bust that right, going down Vernon, going toward the west. We end up shaking the police. Shook the police, y'all. You would think, okay, cool. That's what's up. So now, the only thing on the homie mind, he like, man, come on, go back and get that heat. Go back and find the gun. Man, I don't know where no heat at, man. That mess gone. Should we just have to get another one? So now he tripping like, man, dang, man, that was the only heat and bop, bop, bop. Man, we'll get another one, homie. Let's just be glad we shook them fools. So bump it. All right, so cool. We kicking it. Man, listen, I'm in the set. I'm on the back street. I'm on the back street is what you call 49th. The one time pull up. Now this here is hours later. It's dark. The one time pull up. So when they pull up, they doing what they usual. You know, let me put your hands behind. Boom. Now they want to take pictures. From the pictures, now they want to get names, get your gang name and pat you down and mess with you and whoop, 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 whoop. Now, at this time, I had an issue with letting Newton Street catch me. I had an issue with letting Newton Street know who I was. The reason, that reason being, you know what I'm saying, they tried to pin some shootings on me years ago prior to that. And it was some shootings on the police, on Newton Street Police Department. They tried to pin that mess on me. And it didn't stick. Y'all go to some of my old videos. Y'all gonna see it. Y'all remember I talked about it. Y'all gonna remember. So now here it is. I had already had an incident when I first got out with them rolling up in the South Park and pinning us all up, doing the same thing they always do. Boom. So now when I tell you, you know, when they got to me, they went to ask me my name. I told them, man, my name Murder One. They were like, okay. So now eventually they had me. Who did they have? It was 3 of us. And the homies had just told me don't go in the park that day. But anyway, they said they need to take us 3 down to Newton Street and, you know what I'm saying, get our fingerprints and get a picture of us. On the way there, the police kept asking me my name. I kept telling them, I always used to tell the police, man, my name Murder One. So when we get to the Newton Street police station, Mexican police, anybody off that east side, they remember the white girl police name. We used to call her Lisa, and the Mexican police, Arsenega. It was Lisa and Arsenega. So Arsenega tell me, he say, look, I'm gonna ask you one more time. What's your name? If you lie to me, he come up with a fake bag of dope. He said, I'm gonna put this dope on you and I'm gonna send you back to prison. I'm like, dang. So at that time, I'm knowing he know who I am. I just don't want to, man, because I don't want to go through this. But anyway, so now that I know he know who I am, I say, man, come on, man, you already know who I am. He said, no, I want to hear you say it. I'm like, man, shoot. I say, hey, homie, man, I'm Cartoon. So, you know, he ding, 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 ding. That's $1,000 question and da. This, and that. I'm like, yeah, okay. So anyway, we went through that episode. That was something different. That was, you know, I was telling you about that in my other video. But anyway, here it is now. When the police know who I am. Now they know who I am. So when this incident took place this night, I'm thinking that they tripping on me because they knew earlier I was in a high-speed chase. But we get away. But it ain't that. These some total different police right here. You know? So now when they pull up on us on the back street, they get us, boom, 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 boom. The police say, man, put him in the car. Put him in the car. So he telling me he know, I know you. I know about you. I'm like, what you mean you know about me, man? What do you know about me? I know about you. So I'm like, dang, man, what is this? Police get me in the car. And look at the dog back there. You see him back there on the table? He done learned how to jump in the chair. Look at him. Look, you see him? That's where my finger at. He done learned how to jump in that chair and from the chair get up on the table right here. And go, see, I usually hide his toys from him so he can't get on my nerves because they squeak. Squeak, 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 squeak. Now his little butt done learned how to get in the chair and on the table and go in the little bowl and get his toys back. Little bad self. Come there. Come here. Watch him, y'all. Come here, Poops. Come here. Come here. Come here, boy. Come here. Say hi to the foundation. Hey, foundation. Hey, foundation. Foundation, say hi to Mr. Wiggles. Hey, listen. Stay off that table. Stay off the table and leave them toys alone. You keep your little butt on the ground, okay? You got me? All right, yeah, my baby. Yeah, my baby. You my baby? Yeah, my baby. All right. I love that little dog, y'all. I love that little fuzzy dog. I didn't think I'd care nothing about it, but I love that little fuzzy dog. But anyway, make a long story short, they get me in the car, and I'm thinking I'm on my way back to Newton Street. Now, this right here, the police, they used to trip back in the 80s and do this old stupid stuff, but I wasn't thinking this where I'm finna go. I'm thinking they finna take me straight to Newton Street and be done with it. So we going down. Now, Newton Street at this time, if I can remember, I think Newton Street on Central down there on like 13th Street or 14th Street, some way down there. You know what I'm saying? It's way down there. But anyway, we going that way. So now the police sitting in the front seat, they running their mouth. They talking, woo, 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 woo. So I'm like, man, I don't want to go back to jail. You know what I'm saying? At the time I'm on parole. I know it don't take any little thing or get me locked back up. So now the police lean over. He's saying something to the police. He's like, man, go, something like, go over there. You know where to go, or go to the spot, or you know where to go, or something like that. So I'm like, man, what these police talking about? So we going, and we pass Newton Street. We going like toward downtown to like the warehouse district, the garment district, and stuff like that. So I'm calling it that. I'm calling it the warehouse district or the garment district. I'm not 100% sure if that's what it was, but I know it was a whole lot of like warehouse buildings and stuff like that. We up in there. So I'm telling the police, I'm like, hey man, what's up, man? You know, hey, where we going? What's up? Where we going? So now the police telling me, shut up. So I'm like, shut up. I'm like, man, fool, no, you shut up. Man, look, man, let me out this car, man, and tell me where y'all taking me to. They like, you finna find out. Shut up. So I'm like, man, these fools, they on some more stuff. So man, they in these long alleys, these long, wide alleys. So we pull up in one. So now I ain't gonna lie, y'all, I'm starting to trip. I'm like, man, what kind of foolishness, shenanigans is this? Man, the police, they get out the car. Boom, they open up the car door and tell me to get out. Get out. I'm like, man, what's up? Where we at, man? What's happening? What's going on with this? Man, the police reach in and grab me, pull me out the car. So I'm like, boom, bump my head on the thing, bang. When we get out, he said, man, boom, take me around that way. Take me around the car. And it's like them steel doors, like what's them steel doors? Like on like on a storage unit. You let them out, little smell, you roll it up and it go back in. But anyway, one of them type doors. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Like on a storage unit. So the police pushed me up against the storage unit. It's pitch black. Ain't nobody out here. Ain't nobody nowhere to be seeing nothing. Am I spooked? Now I'm a little spooked at this time. Not real spooked, but I'm a little spooked. Because ain't no telling what these fools finna try. So the police gonna push me back, boom, and go to talking crazy. He go to talking crazy to me about, man, about what had happened years and years and years ago. Now, in my mind, the whole time, I'm thinking it was about the high-speed chase that we got away from a few hours earlier. It got something to do with that, with some bull that happened with me and the police way back in the 80s. So I'm tripping. I'm like, man, talk about, yeah, you think you this, you did this, you did that. Woo, woo, woo. So I say, man, I don't know what you're talking about. Man, I ain't did nothing, man. Man, y'all, man, hey, look, man. Hey, man, take me back to my set, man. I ain't did nothing. So the police tell me, like, you ain't going back to no set. It's the end of the road for you, buddy. I'm like, what you talking about? The end of the road? Man, what you talking about? The end of the road. Like, it's the end of the road for you. I don't know what he talking about. So, he go to looking around, doing like this here. I'm moving my head funny. I got a bad crook in my neck. But anyway, so I'm looking at this fool like, man, all right now, what he tripping on? You know what I'm saying? It's getting a little precarious right here. Man, listen. He tell me, it's the end of the road for you, buddy. You ain't never finna do nothing to a LAPD again. I said, man, I ain't never did nothing to no LAPD. I don't know what you talking about. You tripping. What, man, what's going on, man? Of course, y'all know I'm handcuffed. I'm handcuffed in back of me. Man, look what the police do. Make a long story short. He pull his gun out and he put it in my face. So I'm like, man, so when he put it in my face, I'm moving my head. I say, hey, man, hey, watch out. Watch out. He grabbed me by my jaw, held my head real tight. The other police standing there, but the other police, he got his back to us, and he looking up and down the alley, looking both ways, like he a lookout, making sure don't nobody come. So by this time, now I ain't gonna even lie, I'm spooked, y'all, because I'm like, man, hold up. I don't like what's going on. He looking back and forth. The other fool, he got me like this here. So by this time, I'm moving my head. I'm trying to move. Then he grabbed me by my shirt and put his whole elbow up in my chest like this. Tell me, man, stop moving. So he got the pistol like this here. Tell me, I'd blow your MF head off. I'd do this and do that. I'm like, man, I don't know what you tripping on. I don't know what's that, man. I ain't never did nothing to you. I don't even know you, man. You tripping, man. He telling me, shut up, man. He calling me all type of ends and you know what I'm saying. He did, man, on top, he disrespecting the set, all type of crazy stuff. I'm like, man, this police right here tripping. He got that heat, and he got it to the side of my dome. He talk about, I'm finna die. That's what he telling me. I'm finna do this, I'm finna do that. Ain't nobody gonna see nothing, ain't nobody gonna know, ain't nobody gonna this, and this. So by this time now, look at it. I ain't gonna even lie, y'all. I'm scared. I'm just looking at him. I'm just looking at him. Now I ain't saying nothing. So now he gonna tell me, oh, you ain't got nothing to say now, huh? You ain't big tough guy no more. Oh, you ain't got nothing to say now, huh? You ain't got nothing to say, huh? So now I ain't gonna lie. I ain't got nothing to say. That ain't what I said, but in my mind I'm thinking, man, no, I ain't got nothing to say. You win, partner. It's your world. You win. You got all this. This is what I'm thinking. I just want to make it out of here alive, y'all. You know, because I'm knowing how dirty LAPD is. I'm knowing the stunts they pull, you know. So he got it. So the other police, he gonna lean back over his shoulder, tell him, man, hurry up and do it, man, so we can go. Hurry up and do it. Hurry up and do it? What? What? Hurry up and do it? Man, hurry up and do what? Man, look, stop playing. What? Ain't no hurry up and do nothing. Let me go. This is what I'm thinking. But now I ain't gonna lie, I'm kind of so spooked. I ain't saying, I'm just looking at this fool. My eyes big as Volkswagen lights. So the other police told him, hurry up and do it so we can go. So the other police like, man, I'm taking my time. I'm finna do it now. So he say, man, you finna die right now. You finna go. We ain't got to worry about you no more. They gonna think some other gangs did it. I'm like, what? So I'm telling him, I'm like, man, they ain't gonna think nothing, man. Shoot, man, my homies was right there when you got me. They gonna know something. They say, man, don't nobody care nothing about that. That's what he talking about. Don't nobody care. So he got it, man. He got the pistol all around the top of my head and all this old stuff. Now, they done did this to other homies before. They did this to a lot of homies in LA. I'm really thinking this is it for me. I'm thinking this over with. So, man, after he do this for about a minute, man, I'm sitting there. He's like, you ain't got nothing to say? Huh? You ain't got nothing to say? So I tell him, I'm like, man, nah, I ain't got nothing to say. Man, nah, you win. I ain't got nothing to say. I ain't got nothing to say. He slapped my face. Bow. Hey, cool. You can have that. You know, in my mind, I'm like, man, I ain't got nothing to say. He like, man, you ain't nothing but a punk. You this, you that. He disrespecting the said, this, that, the other. So the other police like, look at him. He's scared. He probably pissing on himself. Now, I wasn't pissing on myself, but I was spooked, y'all. Foundation, I was spooked. So, man, the police like, man, snatched me by my clothes, pushed me around the car. It's like, man, get in the car. Get back in the car. Other police, man, kicked me in the behind, all type of stuff. They slapped me in the back of the head. They opened up the car door and put me in. Boom. They put me in. So now, I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I'm so spooked that I'm nervous now. I'm kind of like, I can't, you know, I ain't saying nothing. I ain't got nothing to say. can't, I ain't got nothing to say. I ain't got nothing to say. So they driving, man. They don't get me all the way back to the set. If I can remember right, they let me out. They let me out down there on like, yeah, matter of fact, that was right there on Santa Barbara and Avalon. Now, I say Santa Barbara, y'all call it, what y'all call it nowadays? King Boulevard. I call it Santa Barbara. That's what it was back in my day when I was coming up. They let me out right there off on Santa Barbara and Avalon. Boom. Told me to walk. You can get on now. You can get on. Woo, woo, woo. I ain't got nothing to say. Of course, now I wasn't finna walk back to the set, because once I leave out the 40 Avalons, I got to walk right through the middle of Fort Trey Hood. Back then, that wasn't finna do that. Boom. So I just went straight to the 40 Avalons, got with one of the homies. Cuz, man, take me back down to the park. So I'm telling homies what happened. Boom, 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 boom. So they like, dang, cuz. It was one of them things though. They done did plenty people like that. I done been in the hood before when they pull up and drop bloods off and said stuff on the loudspeaker and pulled off. You know what I'm saying? They took me one time back in the day and dropped me off in the Pueblos and got on the loudspeaker like, man, here go, whoa, 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 from Avalon, woo, woo, and pulled off. As they pulling off, I'm pulling off too. Boy, I'm picking them up, putting them down. But anyway, I can honestly say that was one of the most scared moments of my life. Because I thought they was finna do me. They known for doing that. I thought they was finna do me, y'all. I thought they was finna do me. Hey, one of them things, man. Another day in South Central LA, But anyway, man, it's me, your big partner, man, Cartoon 5'3". I just had to tell y'all that one, man, because that was a real scary moment. That was a real scary moment to me, man. I really thought, your big partner thought he was gone, y'all. I really thought I was gone back then. But anyway, man, y'all stay safe, stay dangerous, and at all costs, what I tell y'all, man, stay above ground, man. Peace. I'm out.